Minimalist Mastery. Declutter your life and reclaim your sanity. Written and published by MSE Boost. Chapter 1. The Minimalist Mindset. Embracing a minimalist mindset is much more than decluttering your physical space. It's about reshaping the way you view your life and priorities. This initial shift in perspective is essential for anyone looking to simplify their existence, reduce stress, and boost productivity. The minimalist mindset isn't about deprivation. Rather, it's about finding more value in less, leading to a richer, more fulfilling life. The beauty of minimalism lies in its simplicity and the freedom it brings. By stripping away the non-essential, we make room for what truly matters. But adopting this mindset requires us to challenge our current beliefs and habits about possessions, activities, and relationships. It's about questioning the necessity and purpose of everything in our lives, then making intentional choices that align with our most genuine selves. One of the first steps towards adopting a minimalist mindset is to recognize the difference between wants and needs. Our consumer-driven society often blurs these lines, convincing us that happiness and success are measured by what we own. However, breaking free from this narrative is liberating. Start by reflecting on your possessions and asking yourself which items you truly need for a content and functional life. This process isn't about stripping your life to the bare minimum, but rather about honing in on what adds true value and joy. Another key aspect of the minimalist mindset is understanding the concept of enough. In a world that constantly pushes for more, it takes courage to say, "I have enough." This realization can profoundly impact your consumption habits, financial decisions, and pursuit of happiness. Recognizing your enough frees you from the endless cycle of wanting and acquiring, leading to a more peaceful and contented life. Embracing minimalism also means learning to appreciate the present moment and the simple joys that life offers. It's about realizing that experiences, relationships, and personal growth bring far more satisfaction than material possessions ever could. This mindset encourages us to live intentionally, making decisions that enrich our lives in meaningful ways. Moreover, adopting a minimalist mindset can lead to significant stress reduction. Clutter, whether physical, digital, or mental, can be a major source of stress and anxiety. By eliminating excess and focusing on the essentials, we can create a more tranquil and manageable environment. This decluttered space not only enhances our physical surroundings, but also clears our minds, allowing for improved focus, creativity, and productivity. The journey to minimalism is deeply personal and looks different for everyone. It's not about following a strict set of rules or living with a predetermined number of items. Instead, it's about creating more space for what truly matters to you. Whether it's pursuing passions, spending time with loved ones, or working on personal development, minimalism clears the path for these pursuits without the distraction of unnecessary clutter. To start adopting the minimalist mindset, begin with small, manageable steps. Focus on one area of your life at a time, whether it's decluttering a single drawer, evaluating your commitments, or spending a day unplugged from digital devices. These small victories will not only provide immediate benefits, but also build momentum and confidence as you progress on your path to minimalism. Remember, minimalism is not the destination, but the means to a more intentional and fulfilling life. It's a tool that helps us remove the excess to focus on our true priorities. By adopting a minimalist mindset, you're taking the first step towards reclaiming your sanity and creating a life filled with more joy, peace, and freedom. Let this chapter serve as your invitation to explore the possibilities that minimalism offers. It's an opportunity to reset, reevaluate, and redirect your life's focus towards what truly matters. With each step you take, you'll discover that by having less, you're actually gaining so much more. Chapter 2. Decluttering your physical space. Decluttering your physical space is a transformative process that goes beyond mere tidying. It's an act of self-care and a commitment to enhancing your quality of life. This chapter delves into practical steps to create a serene and organized environment, one that not only boosts your productivity, but also your overall well-being. The process of decluttering can be overwhelming, especially when faced with years of accumulated belongings. However, the key is to approach this task with a positive mindset, viewing it as an opportunity to rejuvenate your space and, by extension, your life. Begin by setting achievable goals, whether it's clearing a single closet or a whole room. Breaking the process down into manageable tasks can prevent feelings of discouragement and help maintain momentum. Start with the areas that have the most immediate impact on your daily life, such as the bedroom or kitchen. A clutter-free bedroom promotes restful sleep, while an organized kitchen can make meal preparation a more enjoyable experience. Assess each item in these spaces, asking yourself whether it serves a purpose or brings joy. If the answer is no, consider donating, selling, or recycling it. As you sort through your possessions, you'll likely encounter items that hold sentimental value. Handling these items requires sensitivity and thoughtfulness. Keep in mind that it's the memory associated with the item that holds value, not necessarily the object itself. If parting with certain items proves too difficult, designate a specific area to keep them, ensuring they don't contribute to the clutter. An effective strategy for maintaining a decluttered space is to adopt the one in, one out rule. For every new item that enters your home, commit to removing another. This practice not only curbs the accumulation of clutter, but also encourages mindful consumption. Furthermore, consider implementing storage solutions that enhance organization while maintaining the aesthetics of your space. Use baskets, boxes, and dividers to keep items neatly stored and easily accessible. However, avoid the temptation to buy excessive storage units, as this can inadvertently encourage hoarding. Decluttering is not a one-time event, but a continuous process. Regularly reassess your space and belongings to ensure they align with your current needs and lifestyle. This ongoing commitment helps prevent the reaccumulation of clutter and supports a minimalist approach to living. Remember, the goal of decluttering is not to create a stark or impersonal space, but to curate an environment that reflects your values and supports your well-being. An organized space can dramatically reduce stress levels, improve focus, and offer a sense of tranquility in an otherwise hectic world. Embrace decluttering as an act of self-discovery and personal growth. With each item you choose to keep or let go, you're making a statement about what's important in your life. This intentional approach to decluttering can lead to profound insights about your preferences, goals, and aspirations. As you conclude this chapter on decluttering your physical space, reflect on the progress you've made and the sense of accomplishment you've gained. The benefits of a decluttered space extend far beyond the physical realm, touching every aspect of your life. By embracing the principles outlined in this chapter, you're well on your way to a more organized, peaceful, and productive existence. Chapter 3. Simplifying your schedule. In today's fast-paced world, our schedules often dictate the rhythm of our lives, leaving us feeling rushed and overwhelmed. Simplifying your schedule is not about doing less for the sake of it. It's about making room for the activities and people that bring you joy and fulfillment. This chapter guides you through practical steps to streamline your commitments, creating a balanced and enriching daily routine. The first step to simplifying your schedule is to conduct an audit of how you currently spend your time. For 1 week, track your activities, noting which ones energize you and which drain your energy. This exercise is eye-opening, as it reveals how much of your time might be consumed by tasks that neither align with your goals nor bring you satisfaction. Armed with this insight, the next move is to prioritize. Identify the activities that are essential to your well-being and success. This involves tough choices, as it means saying no to demands that don't serve your higher purpose. Remember, every time you say yes to something, you're inadvertently saying no to something else, potentially something that matters more to you. One effective strategy for simplifying your schedule is to batch similar tasks together. Grouping related activities can reduce the time and energy spent switching between tasks, making you more efficient and less stressed. Whether it's setting aside a block of time for all your errands or scheduling a specific day for meetings, batching helps create a smoother, more predictable flow to your day. Another key aspect of simplifying your schedule is to embrace downtime. In a culture that celebrates busyness, it's revolutionary to prioritize rest and relaxation. Downtime is not wasted time. It's an essential component of a balanced life, allowing for creativity, reflection, and rejuvenation. Make sure to schedule regular intervals of downtime, treating them with the same importance as any other commitment. Learning to delegate is also crucial in the quest to simplify your schedule. Whether at work or home, assess tasks that others can handle and let go of the need to do everything yourself. Delegation not only lightens your load, but also empowers others, fostering a sense of trust and teamwork. As you work to streamline your schedule, be flexible. Life is unpredictable, and your needs and priorities will evolve. What works for you now might not work in a year, or even a month. Regularly reevaluate your commitments, adjusting your schedule as necessary to maintain that sense of balance and fulfillment. Finally, embrace the concept of good enough. Perfectionism can lead to overcommitment and a cluttered schedule as you strive to meet unrealistically high standards. By accepting that good enough is often sufficient, you free yourself from the tyranny of perfection and create more space in your life for what truly matters. Simplifying your schedule is an ongoing process, one that requires intention, awareness, and a willingness to make difficult choices. However, the rewards are immense. A simplified schedule leads to a more focused, peaceful, and enjoyable life. As you conclude this chapter, take a moment to appreciate the progress you've made towards creating a schedule that reflects your values and aspirations. With each step, you're building a life that's not only more manageable, but also more meaningful. Chapter 4. Digital Detoxification. This chapter explores actionable steps to reduce digital clutter, minimize distractions, and reclaim your focus and peace of mind. Engaging with technology mindfully can transform it from a source of stress to a tool for enhancing your life. The process begins with recognizing the impact of digital clutter on your mental and emotional well-being. Excessive emails, social media notifications, and endless scrolling can lead to information overload, reducing your ability to concentrate and increasing feelings of anxiety. By consciously choosing to detoxify your digital life, you're taking a significant step towards a more balanced and serene existence. Start with your email inbox, often a primary source of digital clutter. Unsubscribe from newsletters and promotional emails that no longer serve you or interest you. Tools and apps that automate this process can save time and help maintain a cleaner inbox. Establish a routine to regularly review and organize your emails, setting aside specific times of the day for this task to avoid constant distraction. Next, turn your attention to social media. Evaluate the content and accounts you follow. Do they add value to your life, or do they contribute to feelings of inadequacy or FOMO, fear of missing out? Be ruthless in unfollowing or muting accounts that don't positively impact your mental health. Consider limiting your social media usage to certain times of the day or week, and explore apps that track and limit your screen time to help maintain these boundaries. Your digital files and documents also require attention. Just like physical items, digital files can accumulate, making it difficult to find what you need and slowing down your devices. Dedicate time to deleting unnecessary files and organizing the rest into clearly labeled folders. Cloud storage services can be invaluable for keeping your digital life organized and accessible from anywhere, reducing the need for local storage and decluttering your devices. Another aspect of digital detoxification is the consideration of your digital entertainment consumption. Streaming services, video games, and online forums can consume hours of your time without you even realizing it. Reflect on the entertainment choices you make and their impact on your life. Are they enhancing your relaxation and enjoyment, or are they simply filling time? Be intentional about the entertainment you consume, ensuring it truly brings you joy and relaxation. Digital detoxification is not about eliminating technology from your life, but about fostering a healthier relationship with it. It's about making conscious choices regarding how when, and why you use digital devices and services. By doing so, you allow yourself the space to engage more fully with the world around you, enhancing your connections with others and with yourself. As you implement these strategies, be patient and kind to yourself. Changes in habits, especially those as ingrained as our use of technology, take time. Celebrate the small victories, like a day spent without mindless scrolling or a successfully decluttered inbox. These steps, though small, are powerful indicators of your commitment to a more mindful and minimalistic digital life. Embrace the concept of digital detoxification as a journey towards greater mindfulness, productivity, and well-being. Let this chapter serve as a guide to reducing the digital noise in your life, creating more room for the activities and connections that truly matter. With each step, you're not just decluttering your digital space, you're also reclaiming control over your time and attention, paving the way for a richer, more engaged life. Chapter 5. Financial Minimalism. Embracing financial minimalism is a powerful step towards achieving freedom and clarity in your life. This chapter explores how simplifying your finances can not only improve your bank balance, but also reduce stress, enhance decision-making, and align your spending with your values. By adopting a minimalist approach to your finances, you create a pathway to a more intentional and fulfilling financial future. The essence of financial minimalism lies in focusing on what is essential and finding contentment in that. It starts with understanding your income and expenses deeply. Create a simple budget that highlights your basic needs, including housing, food, utilities, and transportation. Seeing your finances laid out clearly helps identify areas where you might be overspending on non-essential items. Once you have a grasp on your spending, the next step is to minimize unnecessary expenses. This doesn't mean living frugally without enjoying life. Rather, it's about making more mindful choices. Evaluate recurring expenses and subscriptions to ensure they contribute to your well-being or happiness. Sometimes, small adjustments, such as dining out less frequently or opting for more affordable entertainment options, can lead to significant savings without compromising on joy. Debt is often a significant barrier to financial freedom. A minimalist approach to finances involves creating a strategic plan to pay down debt. Start with high-interest debt, such as credit card balances, as reducing these can free up more money in the long run. Consider consolidating debts or negotiating lower interest rates to make this process more manageable. Investing is another aspect where minimalism can be beneficial. Instead of chasing the latest stock tips or trends, consider a more straightforward investment strategy. Index funds or ETFs, exchange-traded funds, can be excellent options for those seeking to invest in a diversified portfolio with lower fees and less complexity. The key is to adopt a long-term perspective, focusing on steady growth rather than quick gains. An often overlooked but critical component of financial minimalism is creating an emergency fund. Life is unpredictable, and having a financial cushion can provide peace of mind and prevent the need for debt in case of unexpected expenses. Aim to save enough to cover 3 to 6 months of living expenses, keeping this fund in a readily accessible, low-risk account. As you simplify your finances, consider the impact of your spending on your broader goals and values. Financial minimalism is not just about saving money. It's about making financial decisions that support your lifestyle, aspirations, and well-being. This might mean prioritizing travel, experiences, or charitable giving over material possessions. Embracing financial minimalism encourages a shift from consumerism towards a more purposeful and contented life. It's about finding joy and abundance in what you have, rather than constantly seeking more. This mindset can lead to more significant savings, less financial stress, and a deeper sense of fulfillment. Remember, the journey to financial minimalism is personal and unique to each individual. There's no one-size-fits-all approach, but the principles of mindfulness, intentionality, and simplicity can guide you towards a more minimalist financial lifestyle. Reflect on your progress and celebrate the steps you've taken towards a more simplified and intentional financial future. With each decision to spend less and save more, You're not just improving your financial health, you're also creating a life that reflects your most cherished values and goals. Chapter 6. Minimalist Relationships. Navigating the complexity of relationships in today's fast-paced world can be as cluttered and overwhelming as a physical space filled with too much stuff. Minimalist relationships are about fostering deeper connections by focusing on quality over quantity. This chapter offers insights into cultivating meaningful relationships while letting go of those that drain your energy, allowing you to create a supportive and enriching social circle. The first step in applying minimalism to your relationships is to evaluate your current social circle. Reflect on each relationship's impact on your life. Does it bring you joy, growth, and support, or does it leave you feeling drained and stressed? This process is not about assigning value to people, but about understanding how different relationships align with your life goals and values. Once you have a clearer understanding of your social landscape, the next step is to invest more deeply in the relationships that matter most. This might mean scheduling regular catch-ups with close friends, initiating meaningful conversations, or offering your support during their times of need. Quality time is the cornerstone of strong relationships. Make it a priority, even in a busy schedule. In the spirit of minimalism, it's also important to set boundaries. This involves learning to say no to social obligations that don't add value to your life or align with your priorities. While it may feel uncomfortable at first, setting boundaries is crucial for your well-being and for maintaining healthy, balanced relationships. Letting go of relationships that no longer serve you is perhaps the most challenging aspect of minimalist relationships. Sometimes, despite our best efforts, certain relationships can become sources of negativity or stress. It's important to approach this process with kindness and empathy, recognizing that letting go is a part of life's natural ebb and flow. Remember, ending a relationship doesn't diminish the positive experiences or lessons learned from that connection. As you work towards minimalist relationships, remember the importance of being present. In an age of constant digital distractions, giving someone your full attention during conversations is a rare and valuable gift. Practice active listening and be fully engaged when spending time with loved ones. This presence is what deepens connections and builds stronger bonds. Cultivating minimalist relationships also means embracing solitude. Valuing time alone allows you to recharge and reflect, contributing to a stronger sense of self. This, in turn, enhances your relationships with others as you bring a more grounded and centered presence into your interactions. Finally, remember that minimalist relationships are not about perfection. They're about making intentional choices that foster a sense of peace, joy, and connection in your social life. It's a process of continuous reflection and adjustment, guided by the principles of minimalism. As you conclude this chapter, take a moment to appreciate the richness that minimalist relationships bring to your life. By focusing on quality over quantity and being intentional about whom you choose to spend your time with, you create a supportive and fulfilling social circle. Minimalist relationships are about depth, not breadth, allowing you to experience more profound connections and a greater sense of belonging. Chapter 7. Mindfulness and Minimalism. Merging mindfulness with minimalism offers a pathway to a deeper understanding of both practices, enhancing mental clarity, emotional stability, and overall well-being. This chapter delves into how integrating mindfulness into your minimalist lifestyle can elevate your experience, transforming routine actions into profound moments of self-discovery and peace. Mindfulness, the practice of being fully present and engaged in the moment, complements minimalism's emphasis on intentionality and simplicity. By cultivating mindfulness, you learn to appreciate the beauty of simplicity, recognize the abundance in less, and make more conscious choices in every aspect of your life. Begin by incorporating mindfulness into your daily routine. Start each day with a few minutes of meditation, focusing on your breath or a simple mantra. This practice can ground you, reduce stress, and prepare you to face the day with a calm and focused mind. As you become more comfortable with meditation, you'll find it easier to apply mindfulness to other activities, turning ordinary tasks into moments of calm reflection. Mindful eating is another powerful practice that aligns with the principles of minimalism. By paying full attention to the experience of eating, you savor each bite, recognize when you're full, and develop a deeper appreciation for the food in front of you. This approach can lead to healthier eating habits and a more satisfying relationship with food. Decluttering your environment can also become a mindful exercise. Approach each decision to keep or discard an item with attentiveness and care. Ask yourself how each item contributes to your life. Is it useful? Does it bring you joy? This mindful approach to decluttering not only simplifies your space, but also clarifies your understanding of what truly matters to you. Mindfulness extends to how you manage your time as well. By being fully present in each task, you reduce the urge to multitask, which often leads to stress and inefficiency. Single tasking, or focusing on one activity at a time, allows you to perform better and find more satisfaction in your work. The practice of mindfulness also enriches your relationships. By being fully present with others, you listen more deeply and connect more genuinely. This quality of presence is one of the most precious gifts you can offer, strengthening your bonds with friends and family. Moreover, mindfulness encourages gratitude. In the context of minimalism, gratitude shifts your focus from what you lack to what you have, fostering a sense of contentment and reducing the desire for constant acquisition. Cultivate a habit of acknowledging and appreciating the simple joys and blessings in your life, whether it's a beautiful sunset, a cozy home, or the presence of loved ones. As you integrate mindfulness with minimalism, you'll discover that both practices reinforce each other, leading to a more peaceful, centered, and meaningful life. This chapter invites you to embrace mindfulness as a key component of your minimalist journey, opening the door to a world where less truly is more. Remember, the path to mindfulness is a personal and ongoing journey. There's no right or wrong way to be mindful. What matters most is your intention and commitment to being present in each moment, embracing the simplicity and richness of life with an open heart. Chapter 8. The Sustainable Minimalist. Accepting minimalism in your life extends beyond personal decluttering and simplification. It's also about adopting a lifestyle that promotes sustainability and mindfulness towards our planet. This chapter explores how minimalism and sustainability intersect, offering practical advice for living a life that's not only simpler and more intentional, but also kinder to the environment. Sustainable minimalism starts with reevaluating our consumption habits. It encourages us to ask whether what we buy is necessary, how it was made, and the impact it has on the environment. This mindful approach to consumption helps reduce waste, conserve resources, and support products and practices that are environmentally friendly. One of the first steps towards a sustainable minimalist lifestyle is adopting the principle of reducing. By choosing to buy less, you're not only simplifying your life, but also minimizing your carbon footprint. When purchases are necessary, opt for quality over quantity. Items that are durable and long-lasting reduce the need for frequent replacements, thereby decreasing overall consumption and waste. Recycling and repurposing are key components of sustainable minimalism. Instead of discarding items that are no longer needed or wanted, consider how they can be given a new life. Clothing, furniture, and other household items can often be repurposed, donated, or recycled. This not only declutters your space, but also ensures that fewer items end up in landfills. Choosing eco-friendly products is another way to embrace sustainable minimalism. From clothing made of organic materials to biodegradable cleaning products, opting for items that are kind to the environment reflects a commitment to both minimalism and sustainability. Additionally, supporting local businesses and artisans can reduce carbon emissions associated with transportation and promote community resilience. Sustainable minimalism also extends to how we consume digital media and technology. By being mindful of our digital footprint, choosing energy-efficient devices, and recycling electronic waste properly, we contribute to a healthier planet. Incorporating sustainable practices into your daily routine can further enhance your minimalist lifestyle. Simple changes, such as reducing water usage, minimizing energy consumption, and composting organic waste, can have a significant impact on the environment. These practices not only align with minimalist principles, but also foster a deeper connection to the natural world. Embracing sustainable minimalism is an ongoing journey of learning and adaptation. It invites us to continually question our choices and their impact on the planet. By making informed decisions that prioritize both simplicity and sustainability, we contribute to a healthier, more equitable world. As this chapter concludes, reflect on the steps you can take towards a more sustainable and minimalist lifestyle. Each action, no matter how small, is a step towards a more intentional and environmentally responsible existence. Sustainable minimalism isn't just about decluttering your life. It's about creating a legacy of stewardship and respect for our planet that will benefit future generations.